Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note, my readings are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you're a sun, moon or rising sign Aquarius, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a clearer, more complete picture of how they're going to speak to you. With that said, remember they are general readings, so not everything's going to resonate with everyone, and that is just fine. Also, don't forget to use your own discernment. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, or if you should so choose and this resonates, hit the subscribe button. And if you're a continued subby, you know I love you. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's see what's going on for our actions and interactions with the world at large, my dear Aquarius people. We get the Two of Cups, right? So this is lovely. Remember, the Two of Cups is about partnerships, relationships, collaborations and connections, and I see this card as really a card of potential. Why? Because it has the potential to become the Ten of Cups, which is what we're all striving for in some way, shape or form. This also suggests to me that whatever it is you're trying to do this month, don't go it alone. Reach out to friends, connect to your network, partner up with people, find a buddy. Whether it's weight loss, whether it is, quitting a bad habit, like whatever you do this month, whatever that you are proactive about, that you want to get into, that you're really like, yes, I want to do this, I'm going to make a good go of it. Make sure you're doing this, but in a really proactive way where you are collaborating, where you're connecting with people. For a select few of you, this could see you being really focused on your relationship if you have one. It could see some of you meeting somebody new as well. This is very possible, because remember, your actions and options is about what you do. So maybe you meet someone, maybe you start to connect with someone and you think, actually, you know what, this person has potential. I really like this. I think this could actually be quite nice, but it does suggest whatever you're doing, don't go it alone. There are options and opportunities to collaborate or connect this month. So take them as they arrive. For your money and materials, you've got the Six of Pentacles. So coupled with the Two of Cups there, this is about sharing the load in some regard. It also suggests to me that when it comes to your finances, your money and your resources, this month there's going to be a balancing of the scales. So it looks like you're having to pay out for something, but I don't feel like this is going to be like, oh no, I've paid out this money and it's gone. Like, there's a sense here, it's almost like, when you unplug a drain, you have to let some of the water out so that it doesn't overflow the bath or the sink, right? This kind of feels like that. And I know that sounds really weird. I just get this feeling that whatever you're paying out this month, it's very likely that it's actually going to be beneficial for you. So maybe you're paying something up front, maybe you're paying a bill that you can pay monthly, maybe you're paying it annually. Like, whatever it is, yes, it's going to be a small financial hit. Yes, it's going to be a dent to the pocket, but it's a longer term investment. Don't let this freak you out. This could also suggest, as this is coupled, maybe a benefactor or a financial boost of some sort shows up for you this month. It's very possible and very likely. This is why I say whatever collaborations or connections come up or are suggested to you, take them. I think you'll get a lot out of it. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, you got to make a good go of it this month, right? So whatever it is, whether this is you're trying to gain weight, whether you're trying to lose weight, whether you're trying to get your cardio up, whether this is quitting smoking, like whatever it is that your target is, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to get over or get done, this month you've got to work hard at it. The Six of Pentacles is not a wishy-washy card. It does or it does not, right? So, there's my Yoda piece of wisdom for this month. When it comes to your home and environment, coupled with the Two of Cups, this could be, maybe you're interacting with your neighbors more, maybe you're connecting with people that, in your local area, maybe you're inserting yourself into the local community in some regard. The feeling and the message here is, whatever you're doing, don't do it on your own, right? Be surrounded by people, rope people in, bring people in, ask for what you need, offer what other people need. This is meant to be a more sociable month for you, which I think a lot of Aquarian people will be very happy to hear. For your communications and conversations, you got the Six of Wands. This is great. So 2 sixes, yes, they can represent irritability, but it can also represent balance. And you've also got the 2 of Cups here. This is a month where reaching out, connecting to others, connecting to people, I can't stress this enough. This is not the month to work on your own. Like, reach out to people, connect with people, collaborate with people. The 6 of Wands is really nice. This could be some sort of recognition that comes in, possibly with a little financial bonus or boost to it, which is really nice. It also suggests to me that you are, what's the word? I kind of get the feeling that not only are you talking about what you're good at or presenting a new skill, maybe presenting a new service or two, right? But there's something here that suggests that you're not only are you talking yourself up, but you're being recognized for something. And because this very often has a lot to do with your work, this could be a connection or a collaboration that comes in there. This could be for some of you winning an award. For some of you, this could be a professional accolade. It's the 6 of Wands, so anything that you are that you've been battling out this week, you could win, right? You come up trumps. Like, this is where you get to say, yes, you know what, this is done and it settles in my favor. For your heart and half, you've got the Queen of Wands. Now, I very often see this card as an experience. It's about having to affirm or set a boundary. For some of you, this could literally be you meeting a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Because it's the Queen of Wands, I'm going to say likely to be a Leo. What I love about this, it's coupled with that 6 of Wands. So this is you meeting somebody that's got banter, somebody that is fun, vibrant, somebody that is sexy, sensual, somebody that also has a little grasp of the spiritual world, which is, I think anybody that's into tarot, numerology, all the rest of it, you have to be with somebody that at least has an inkling. They don't have to be into it as much as you are, but they have to at least have some knowledge or understanding of, the fact that we live in a very spiritual world. And, it can be really, really hard, like, especially with what I do, right? Imagine I couldn't be with somebody that's, completely adverse to the idea, because that energy is going to clash at some point. So, if you're meeting someone this month, it does feel to me like they are very much aligned with you. Like, this might even be somebody that knows what you do, and is, very attracted to that, even they don't want to do it or be a part of it. The other way that this could show up for you if you're single, this could be through some sort of recognition or through some sort of celebration. You meet someone. So if there are invites this month, go ahead. For those of you that are partnered, married, or in relationships, this is you and your partner agreeing to disagree on something, but in a way that's probably quite humorous. It doesn't feel like it's a big challenge or like, huge drama and all the rest of it. It's just like, okay, well, you know what? We don't agree on this, but it doesn't have to be the end of the world. I like that. I think it's nice because you're setting a firm boundary and just kind of sticking to something. For your first week of the month, you got the Sun card. So what I can tell you is, if you are meeting someone this month and you're single, you're meeting them in the light of day, right? This is not likely to be somebody that you meet online. It's not going to be like on an app. It can be. It absolutely can be. That's not to say that it can't, but the chances are, with the Sun card present, this is someone that you literally meet in person before you start talking in that way, which I think is really, really nice. The fact that you've got the Sun card here as well means that in a lot of ways, things are easier in the first week of the month, but they're also easier this entire month. Remember, this card enhances the blessings and diminishes the challenges. I think this is really nice, and it's going to show you that actually you're loved, that you're supported, that you have access to at least everything that you need, right? So great. Your second week of the month, you've got the Strength card. I'm going to say that that person, if you're single, man or woman, whoever you date, you know, irrelevant, the person that you're connecting with is likely to be a Leo. Especially because we've got the Strength card. Now, this Strength card underneath the Six of Pentacles, this is you having to stand firm on something. Maybe this is the price that you pay for something, maybe the price that you're willing to pay, or you're wanting or needing to negotiate in some regard. Very, very interesting. I just get this feeling that you're having to say, actually, you know what? This is what it's going to be, this is what it's not going to be. I think this as well, in a lot of ways, this is having the courage to put yourself first, which Aquarian people can sometimes suffer with, or struggle with, should I say. For your third week of the month, you've got the Star card, right? So this is some sort of big recognition, Aquarius. Look, and it has potentially a global or certainly travel based kind of energy behind it. Remember, the Star card is not just you know, a glimpse into the future, it's also the internet, the digital sphere. You add to that then the Six of Wands. This is you being seen by more people. It's some sort of recognition. It's a shout out from somebody. It is someone putting you on, someone talking about what you do, somebody, do you know what I mean? Like, there's a really strong sense here that something is coming good for you, and it comes unexpectedly. Like, you're not looking for it, you haven't asked for it, but it's just like bam, you know, someone puts you on and says, listen, you know, it's lovely. I'm really excited about this. I think it's great. The other way that this could show up for you as well is you could release something into the digital sphere or online or as part of your business, and you know, maybe you don't expect much to happen with it, and it really goes very, very well for you. I like that. For the fourth week of the month, we've got the Moon card. So never smooth sailing, not completely, right? Not with the Saturn-Uranus square informing this whole year with its energy. It can never be that simple. So you've got the Moon card. It's interesting that we start with the Sun and we close with the Moon. So there's a lot of balance in this month. So where maybe you've had challenges to your finances, they're going to come good. Where maybe you know, maybe you've been riding a high wave and now things start to peter off, or they start to sort of not lay low, but they start to sort of level out. There's a sense here that whatever you've been struggling with and challenged with, those things melt away, and excuse me, whatever you have like whatever has, you know, been doing really, really well, burning bright and hot with, is going to start to subside, and that's okay. Remember, life travels in cycles. That's the whole point of the Moon card. For some of you, I have to say, it does suggest that you might be a little bit fearful of a new person coming into your midst. For those of you that are not looking for love, you might be like, oh gosh, this is awkward and I'm not ready. So there's that. For those of you that are partnered, it kind of feels like you're setting the record straight with a partner, and maybe you're talking about something and you are just saying, actually, you know what, I don't agree with you on this, and I'm not going to be able to get on board with you, but you know, that doesn't mean we have to fall out. Now, the Sun card with the Strength card, with the Star card, these two together represent astrology. So this would be a great week to get an month even to get an astrology reading, to get one as well that comes up with Strength and the Moon card. This could be an astrology reading that is so deep and so profound that it really does change your life or change your perspective on life in some regard. So that new moon in the sign of Leo, this month you have the small details. This basically says, this card always says to me anyway, that by focusing in on the details, you can see what something is and what something isn't. So when you're setting your intentions this month, if you go to set an intention and something else occurs to you and you think, actually, you know what, I don't really want that. By really paying attention to what your desires are, you will probably come to an understanding around that new moon that actually, you know what I thought I wanted isn't what I wanted, or actually it's slightly over here. There's something that's going to come up around the new moon where you realize this needs to be adjusted. For your full moon that's taking place in our sign, whether you're a sun, moon or ascendant sign, We've got the Gate, 38 and Fighter, and I love this card. So look at that beautiful lotus flower. So I don't know if it's this sign that this came up for before, but I'm going to tell the story again anyway. Did you know that the lotus flower blooms from like the dirtiest, crappiest, shittiest water? And that's kind of like, when you think about that as a metaphor, the challenges that you've gone through this year, the heartaches, the heartbreaks, the moments where you were scared and fearful, or you thought, you know what, this is never going to happen. This full moon is highlighting to you where all of that, where all of it has only served to make you stronger and polish you and refine you, so that when you are put into the spotlight in some way, shape or form, you shine as who you truly are, and people get to see who and what you really are capable of versus all of the crap that's happened to you, right? So like I said, the lotus flower blooms from the crappiest, shittiest water, and it produces what is known as the most beautiful flower. And on top of that, did you know that it's the lotus is an energy of immortality? It's said that a lotus, the seed that, you know, lotus flowers grow from, is said to be able to last up to 1,000 years, which is, you know, it is mind-boggling to me. So the fact that we've got these two cards, I think, is a really powerful energy, and it suggests to me that these lunations are really going to highlight to you in tandem how you take that next step, that next leap. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.